Today we're going to be replacing a battery on a 2013 Equinox. Here's the new one right here. Here's the part number and everything if you need one. 2013 Equinox. So I'm just going to set it on the ground for now. We're going to take the ECM out of the way. For that we're going to need a 10. It's right here. So I'm going to get that off right here. I'm going to set it aside. Then we can get the whole ECM out of the way. Basically, you just push it back enough, and then you lift the whole thing out of the way. And here's the battery right there. We do gotta lift this up right here. For that, we're gonna use this. Get on the clip right here. Let me get one out and I'll show you guys. So basically you're gonna pull it up and then you can pull it out. There's 3 of those. And you can also, if you don't have one of these, you can use a flathead screwdriver. Basically get in here, get underneath and pop it out. A little more work with the screwdriver, but it works. This one, there's one over here too. Let me move you guys right there. We're gonna get that one out too. So I'll get that out now. Okay, got it out. So now we can grab this thing and just move it to the side like this. And then now we have the battery here. So next step is going to be removing this bracket right here. It's a 10 right here and a 10 over here. So there you go. You get it all the way out. There you go. That's a nut, and then just bolt over here. And running out of battery right there. So hopefully we should be able to get it done. Take this bracket out of here. Just put it to the side. Next thing you want to do, we're going to hook our negative cable, which is right here. This one. Okay. I got it loosened up. So now we can just spread it open a little bit. Be careful with it. Don't spray it too much. And then once you just wiggle it and move it to the side. What I like to do, it's grabbing one of these from the new one, put it on the negative, and there you go, you don't have to worry about it. But this is bigger, so I'm going to grab the negative one. It should be a little smaller. There you go, nice and snug. So now we can just remove this right here, and for that we're going to need a wrench right there. Okay, I got a 10mm wrench. So we're gonna go the other way, this way. All right, loosen it up. Same thing as we did with the other one. So just spread it open a little if you can, and then lift it straight up, and there you go. The reason I put that on is just to protect the terminal in case this terminal comes back over here. touches the battery. You don't want to short anything out or sparks flying everywhere. So from there, you just grab it, lift it up, and get it out of the way. Grab the negative cover and put it on your new one. Okay, so some of the batteries come with this little cover. That's only if it goes inside the vehicle where it needs to vent and everything, but mine goes outside, so you can put it on if you want, otherwise you don't have to. So this one goes right here, will be right here on the side. Let me show you guys. Right here on the side, you just light it under right there, or over here. But mine doesn't need it, since mine is outside the vehicle. It's got plenty of area to vent and everything. So at this point, you can either install the battery, or if your terminals are dirty, go ahead and clean them up and everything. Mine, as you can see, brand new, no corrosion, nothing on them, so that should be good to go. All right, you just go ahead and grab it. Make sure you put it the right way. Positive over here, negative over here, red to red, black to black, and get it in here. Okay, so from here, we're gonna take this cover off, and then you can put them on your old one. So there you go. Then we're gonna grab the negative cable, or the positive cable, I mean. And then now we're gonna get that tight. You don't really need to go crazy on this. Just make sure it's all the way down, which it is. Then just go hand tight on it. As I'm getting closer to getting the battery, so I'm gonna change to this one. And nice and snug, there you go. Make sure we get this cover on it, there you go, so nothing touches on it. Okay, from there we can either put our negative cable. You can either put the bracket in first, then your cable, whichever you want. All right, then wiggle it in, push it all the way down, and then hand tight. You don't want to use an impact on this. You can break him or over torque him. There you go, should be good enough. What I do to make sure that it's tight, just grab it, wiggle it. As you can see, nothing in the movement format, so that means it's pretty tight. Put your cover back on. Let's get our bracket back on right here. Make sure you're kind of align it in place where it's supposed to go. About right there. Then we can get our nut over here. And our bolt over here. Go ahead and get them tight. Alright, that one's nice and snug. Now we can do this one over here. There you go. Double check this one. There you go. One thing before we put the ACM back together and this back on it, just grab the battery, move it around. It does not move, so it's in there properly. So there you go. You got both of your terminals, everything done. We can go ahead and set this down. And then this is supposed to clip in there. There you go. Then we can get our clips back on here. Just pull them out and then push it in. Push the bottom one first and then push the top one. There you go. Now we can go ahead and get the ECM back in here. Just pull back on it and then there you go. It's in place. One way to know if it's in place, pull on the back. As you can see, it's going nowhere. I'll show you guys again. You see those right there? Those 2 little ears right there, or tabs, need to go in here. One here and one here. So you just basically grab it, push it all the way back, find those tabs, and it went in pretty easy the first time. There you go. You got both of them in. Let's double check. Yep, it's in there. So now we're gonna get our bolt over here, 10 millimeter down here, and then grab your impact, or do it by hand if you want to. There you go. And that's pretty much it. Now we can start it and see if it starts. So let's go ahead and start it then. And there you go. You replace your battery. From here, you can either check your engine oil or add some washer fluid, check your washer fluid and everything, inspect whatever you need to, double check your work and everything. If everything's good, close your hood and you're done. There you go. Thanks for watching.